Hi everyone, I'm Rita Peterson with Everything Homemade, and I just want to say a big thank you for everyone for being so patient. I haven't been putting as many videos on. We had a huge move. We sold our house, and in 22 days we had to be out of there and move, buy a new house. Huge transition, but we are slowly recovering from it, and now we're in a new location on a 10-acre property. We now have animals. I can really start playing with things. The world has opened up. So first of all, I'm going to start off with showing you how easy it is to make a homemade toothpaste. Have you ever wondered how to make homemade toothpaste? Well, let me tell you, we've been using this for over 3 years. It's wonderful. It's simple. My kids like it. It's 3 ingredients, which is really nice. And the difference between homemade toothpaste and store-bought toothpaste, it doesn't froth. So that's going to be the biggest transition for you, is this frothiness that you're used to isn't going to be there. So the first week you'll be like, oh, this is kind of weird, but you get used to it. We haven't had much decay at all in our house. I think out of my 5 children, we've had 1 small little cavity in the last 9 years, which can contest to that homemade toothpaste does work. A good diet definitely helps, and just good care of your teeth. Floss every day. It's because you're using homemade toothpaste, you've got to floss every day. Clean your teeth well, take care of them, and altogether you'll have healthy teeth. So let's get started here. I'll tell you what I'm doing. This bag here contains Bentonite Clay. Bentonite Clay is an awesome clay. This is not just any clay. It's found in the rainforest. Actually, birds such as parrots eat the clay, and what happens is the clay goes into their body and actually absorbs the toxins, so they can eat toxic plants, poisonous stuff. They go to these areas where bentonite clay is, and they actually use it to detoxify. So that's what we're using it today. It also adds minerals into your teeth and makes them stronger. So it cleans your mouth, adds minerals. Wonderful. The other ingredients is coconut oil. Make sure you're getting a good coconut oil. You want extra virgin, cold pressed. That's what I have here. The next thing you want is oils. Ocean, if you want to take a close look, I have doTERRA oils here. You can use Young Living, but you want them to be used for internal grade. So these are some examples. I could flavor it using On Guard, which is a nice blend. I can use Breathe, which has peppermint, eucalyptus, whole bunch of stuff in here, lemon peel. It's a wonderful, awesome blend. Or you can just go straight peppermint. Whichever the case is, flavor it how you like, but I prefer Breathe and peppermint. This one's used for colds and flus. Depends on how I feel, but the most that I use are these 2 here. I love the freshness of these 2. Okay, let's go. And how do you do this? 1/4 cup of coconut oil. Okay, first of all, most important thing, your coconut oil cannot be solid hard, but it cannot be liquid in making this. Okay, so I add some coconut oil. Now, if you have watched the rest of my videos, I am not one for measuring. I am one for eyeballing it up, okay? I Hershey-Dershey things along. So this is not exact science. If you go a little bit over or a little bit less, it's not going to hurt you. This is the beauty. The other thing I'm going to warn you is never ever use metal once we put the bentonite clay in. The bentonite clay removes toxins and actually reacts to metal. So at the beginning, you'll notice I'm going to use metal to work this coconut oil. Now, Ocean, if you want to get a closer look here, my daughter Ocean is 8 and she's filming this. She's doing such an awesome job. Way to go, Ocean. So what I'm doing with this coconut oil is I'm actually mashing it like I would a banana. What happens is that it makes it smoother, takes all the lumps out, and then I'm able to mix in the bentonite clay, which I should actually have a wooden spoon here, which I forgot, which I'll have to get in a moment. Okay, so now I'm softer than this. You see the difference? This is lumpy. Okay, this is nice and soft. Okay, this is what I want. So I start with that. Okay. Now, as you take a look, I'm going to run here and get a wooden spoon. I forgot that detail. Okay. now what I'm going to do is add 10 drops of oil. I'm going to use Breathe. I wish you guys could smell this, how wonderful this is. Oh, this is one of my favorites. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for good measure. Okay. So I mix that in. Okay, this here will kill the germs in your mouth, will naturally freshen your breath. It's just all around such a wonderful essential oil blend. Okay, it has tea tree, eucalyptus. Oh, it is just wonderful in there. What a wonderful blend. Okay, so now you can see how smooth. It's like icing. So this is what you want. Nice and smooth, okay? All right, now the other key ingredient, bentonite clay. So let's open this. And I store this downstairs in a cool area in a dark room. Actually in my cold storage. Looks like that. Okay? Smells like clay. Okay, so you want about 3 tablespoons. So now I'm actually gonna, forgot about that. See, even I can mess up. You take your fork out, 1 tablespoon. Okay, that's about another tablespoon. And what I'm gonna do, I sometimes put about 2 to 3 in here. So let's mix it up and see how it kind of mixes. So, and now you don't want to use the metal, okay, at all. And you notice that I'm using a glass dish. For that reason, you don't want to use a metal bowl, okay? But I don't have a hard plastic fork, so that's why I did the coconut oil in the beginning with a fork, because I don't have a utensil that I can really mash with besides the metal. Okay, so that's going in pretty good. So you want to add 2 tablespoons at first. Depends on if you're measuring a true tablespoon or you're just kind of eyeballing like I am. Ends up being 2 to 3 tablespoons, okay? So that's coming together wonderful, and you just got to work it, okay? Use your muscles and work it a bit. And that is it. So what I'm going to do now, what I do, is I don't have a bottle for my toothpaste. I just put it in a container and we just kind of take our toothbrush and take it out. You get used to it. It's just something different, not like you're used to. You could also buy a bottle and put this in to squeeze it out. I just haven't been able to find anywhere I live. Okay, so look at that. That looks wonderful. That is homemade toothpaste. Okay, so remove my fork. Take my container. And this is a little bit bigger container, but I don't have any smaller ones right now that are empty, so I'm just going to use what I got. Put it in there. You put the lid on it after, and guess what? You put it in the washroom, and you have toothpaste. And this here will last our family of 7 for about 4 months, and it's all done. So you just take your toothbrush, dip it in there, put a little bit on. That's it. Homemade toothpaste. Doesn't look like much, but let me tell you, it works awesome, smells great. Doesn't even taste that bad. You just gotta get used to it. So that is it to homemade toothpaste. If you have any questions or if you want to share some of your recipes, there are hundreds out there. Just send me a message on YouTube. I would love to hear from you. Enjoy your new toothpaste, comment, and share. Thank you so much.